Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this fun facts about fasting series, a 30-day video series I'm going to be doing in line with Ramadan 2021. So believe it or not, I did this challenge 2 years ago on LinkedIn where I shared 30 little video clips about different areas of fasting in 30 days in line with Ramadan 2019. But I decided I haven't done it on YouTube yet and I wanted to share those amazing facts I've managed to find in research papers in bite-sized clips for you this year, whether you're fasting for religious reasons, whether you're fasting for fat loss, whether you're just fasting to improve your health in general. This series will be beneficial for you. So to all the Muslims who are fasting at the moment, Ramadan Mubarak to all of you. And for those who are here for some awesome fasting facts, stay tuned, relax and enjoy this 30-day series of 5-minute clips about many forms of fasting and the benefits of them. So believe it or not, as you can see from the title, this episode is about dispelling rumors around the notion of fasting. Now, you may hear it across the news and from scientists and from nutritionists that it's about the voluntary refrainment from food or drink for a certain period of time. Now, we know about the different variations. You've got the 5-2 diet, you've got the different hour diet, 16 to 8, so 16 hours you're fasting, 8 hours you're not, and even a 24-hour fast. But what I want to share here is that fasting goes beyond food and drink. As you can look at the notion of fasting as how can I limit certain actions, certain forms of habits that I have, bad habits perhaps, in a certain period of time. So just how you voluntarily refrain from food and drink, we can also look at fasting as a voluntary refrainment from some other thing. So for example, some of us might watch too much TV, so we can do a form of fasting away from TV or social media use. So a lot of the times that we have bad habits or things that we potentially are quite idle, it's not quite productive, we can look at a form of fasting on them. So I want to share in this episode that, especially for Muslims who fast during Ramadan, we try to limit a lot of idle actions if we can. And a lot of that is because we try to practice gratitude. So we look at, okay, what are we taking for granted and how can we limit or minimize that? So I want to share that notion that even wherever you're coming from or wherever you're looking at fasting from, you can actually look at it as a form of, right, could I curb this for a period of time? Could I limit this for a period of time? Why not? Why not introduce that along with you fasting to reduce food intake or caloric restrictions? Why not look at it as a form of, right, for 10 hours I am going to not use my phone or not turn this on or not go to the fridge or not go to this or that. So look into yourself in terms of your daily lifestyle and see what things are not as productive as they should be, and kind of look at a form of fasting to curb it. And the reason why I'm mentioning all of this in this first episode is that fasting is also really useful for our mind. We use fasting to detoxify our physical self, but what about using fasting to detoxify our mental state and our mind as well? So trying to reform good habits in forms of fasting, trying to detoxify our mind and looking at the content that we're taking in and can we limit that to improve our cognitive performance and improve our focus. We can also look at fasting to become more grateful for the things that we take for granted by limiting ourselves from that use. Because a lot of it is also luxuries and things that we just do without even thinking. And if we limit it, we start to become more grateful of how important or how we take that certain thing for granted. And finally, it helps us to improve our discipline and our tolerance to certain things in our life. As I mentioned at the start of the episode, it's not just about food and drink, but many actions and habits that we have in our life, we can try and limit, become more grateful and increase our discipline and improve our tolerance. So as a take-home message, fasting is not just about food and drink, it's also about the actions and the habits that we have on a day-to-day life and can we limit them where possible. So have a go if you want to, let me know in the comment section below, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Fun Facts About Fasting 2021, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 2. Take care.